I've got to be honest there. I said that to one of my friends, that after all my experiences in my past, call it the past of forced detachment, or also a past during which somebody pointed it out to me when I first moved to San Francisco, and it was at first very difficult for me to hear. But it really opened my awareness to that. When she said, Christoph, she asked me actually a question. She asked me, why did I leave such a long trail of destruction behind me? Having heard, well, a lot of people in my path. Unwillingly, of course. And the way I was always as a child, as a rebel, and nobody could tell me anything, and I was very much within myself. Didn't really like this world, didn't like people. I just took on a lot of the suffering of the world. Always wondering, why am I so fortunate to live in a good part of the world while there are children dying every day? Always wondering, why am I me, not somebody else? And through my past of having left my home in Germany at the age of 24 and getting married to the first woman I ever was with. I was married to her for 12 years and lived in Kansas. 2 months after I met her in Germany, I moved to Kansas, to America. And 2 months later we got married. And I became part of an entirely new culture. A new world. And not to go into that right now, it's just, that was my first experience. My very first experience with a woman, my marriage of 12 years. And then after that was over, I filed for divorce, wanted to start a new life, and moved to San Francisco to be with my children. So the divorce became finalized, and I received some money out of the divorce settlement, so I quit my job. And so I bought myself a used car to drive over here and put all my belongings in the car. Quit my job, drove to a club at night to celebrate a new beginning. Get to my car after 2 in the morning, try to get to my car, walked across the street, got hit by a car. And just like that, my life changed. Just like that. Just like that. And through this, I've really learned about myself through all of these experiences. And the experience that followed after the accident, and first staying with friends, back and forth, having no place to go, no money. And then being in a shelter, in a homeless shelter, and staying there for often on about 6 months. 2 months in Kansas, about 2 months in Kansas, and 4 months when I moved here to San Francisco. So, and then shortly after that, I moved in with a friend, with somebody I met on Craigslist, an amazing, beautiful person, Caverly. She's watching this. I love you, Caverly. You're like Mr. San Francisco, Mr. Love. You taught me that, you showed me that. Even though I wasn't really able to receive that, because when I first moved in with Caverly, he said, first of all, now that you're here, we talk about our feelings. And to me, didn't mean much. He was the kind of person, wherever we went, he looked at people and smiled at them and saw their beauty and embraced them in their beauty and gave them love. Which is something I can't really do like that. I'm different there in how I give my love, which is also very strong, and it just hasn't come out for a long time. In a certain degree it has for some of these videos, but there's actually my bus. Oh well. It doesn't matter after, the events of the recent past. All of these things are not really that important anymore. When you love, wow. But I used to have that screen name on AOL. During my marriage I developed that. Love's an attitude. And I developed so many online relationships because I really began communicating with people online and also share with them what's going on in my life and my problems. I really made a lot of friends, and wow, it was amazing. And I was really able to give love, even though my personal life was terror. And that went on again for a decade. I'm talking here the early 90s. I got married in 1991. I'm talking about the mid-90s. That's when I began studying about personal development, which also opened up my eyes in amazing ways. The idea of changing myself and working on myself. Because for the longest time, I held the person responsible I was married to. I blamed her. Through all of this, I really learned, I realized that the accusation, in a way, I'm still working on, but that actually got me then to file for divorce, what I've learned. To finally take the strength to realize that this cannot continue. She will not change. I cannot change her. I need to change myself. Right here, right now, that's the message in Monterey and Acadia. You only can change yourself. You cannot change anybody else. But so, in my life, there's been a lot of changes, talking about change. And it's easy for me to attract that change. I'm very open to change. Again, this is just me, this is my unique personal experience which I'm sharing here and what I've learned from my own experiences. Also pointing to the awareness that here in life it is about what we learn. So I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you're doing well. Happy holiday season. Right here, right now, Realize to Actualize, aka Christoph. We are on Circular Motion, Circular in Monterey. Yes, love is an attitude, but love is a way. And when it comes, it's great. Love in terms of a person who can give us love, and show us love, and make us feel loved. But ultimately it's about the love from within, to have love, to feel love, to be loved. It really begins with the love from within, the love for self. And it happens. Love happens. Life happens. Right here, right now, wherever that may be for you.